Hi and welcome. If you're a woman in your 40s, 50s, or early 60s and you feel like you're doing everything right, eating healthy, watching your portions, avoiding junk, but the belly fat just won't go away, I want you to know you are not alone and it's not your fault. Menopause changes everything. Hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and even insulin shift in ways that directly affect how your body stores fat, how it processes sugar, and how hungry, or full, you feel after eating. But here's the twist. Many of the foods we've been told are healthy for decades may now be working against us during this phase of life. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 7 common foods that may seem healthy, but could be secretly sabotaging your weight loss efforts during menopause. And don't worry, I'm not just going to tell you what to avoid. I'll also show you realistic, delicious alternatives that support hormone balance, digestion, and sustainable fat loss, especially around the midsection. Let's dive in. Let's start with something I see all the time: flavored yogurts, especially fruit yogurts. These are often marketed as low-fat, high in calcium, or great for digestion. But when you flip over the label, most flavored yogurts are packed with added sugars, sometimes 3 to 4 teaspoons in a single small container. That sugar causes spikes in insulin, which, during menopause, becomes even more problematic because insulin sensitivity declines with age. That means your body is more likely to store that sugar as fat, especially around the belly. Counterclockwise arrows button what to eat instead. Go for plain Greek yogurt or unsweetened coconut yogurt if you're dairy-free. Add your own fruit, like berries or kiwi, and sprinkle a little cinnamon to help with blood sugar control. You still get the calcium and protein, but without the hormone-disrupting sugar hit. Food number 2. Whole wheat bread. Yes, even the one labeled 100% whole grain. Here's the thing, most commercial breads, even those that say whole wheat, are made with highly processed flours, sometimes spiked with caramel coloring, preservatives, and even sugar to make them taste better and last longer. These breads often behave just like white bread in your body, spiking your blood sugar and leading to cravings later on. During menopause, stable blood sugar is crucial. When it swings up and down, it triggers cortisol, a stress hormone that tells your body to hold on to belly fat. Counterclockwise arrows button a better option? Swap bread for sweet potatoes, quinoa, or sprouted grain bread, like Ezekiel bread, which are less processed and easier on your insulin levels. Number 3. Protein bars and granola bars. These are a favorite go-to for busy women. They seem healthy, convenient, and sometimes even have fit, natural, or keto-friendly on the label. But read the ingredients, and you'll likely find artificial sweeteners, soy protein isolates, inflammatory vegetable oils, and sugar alcohols. Some of these ingredients, like sucralose or maltitol, disrupt your gut microbiome, which is deeply connected to hormone regulation and metabolism. Counterclockwise arrows button instead. Opt for real food snacks like a boiled egg with a few almonds, apple slices with almond butter, a chia pudding made with coconut milk and cinnamon. These are nourishing, keep your blood sugar stable, and don't mess with your hormones. Next up, fruit juice, even fresh pressed, homemade juice. You might think, but it's just fruit, right? Well, yes, but without the fiber. When you juice fruit, you remove all the fiber that slows down the absorption of sugar. What's left is mostly fructose in liquid form, which your liver has to process quickly, and that can lead to fat storage, especially around the waist. During menopause, your liver is already working hard to metabolize hormones. Flooding it with fruit sugar only adds stress and contributes to insulin resistance. Counterclockwise arrows button instead of drinking juice, eat the whole fruit. Pair with some protein or fat to slow down digestion and keep you full longer. For example, a handful of blueberries with some walnuts, or a pear with a slice of cheese. Let's talk about granola, another one that has a health halo. Store-bought granola is often high in added sugars, seed oils, and dried fruits soaked in syrups. Just half a cup can have more than 15 grams of sugar, and because it's crunchy and delicious, it's very easy to overeat. High sugar, High-fat combos like this are especially inflammatory during menopause, when your body is already more sensitive to inflammation and oxidative stress. Counterclockwise arrows button, try making your own granola at home with rolled oats, pumpkin seeds, coconut flakes, and cinnamon, sweetened only with a small amount of maple syrup or mashed banana. Or skip it entirely and go for a savory breakfast, which may be better for hormone stability in the long term. Food number 6, zero sugar, or diet products like diet sodas, sugar-free puddings, and low-calorie desserts. These often contain artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, or acesulfame potassium. The research is mixed, but many studies suggest these sweeteners can alter your gut bacteria, increase sugar cravings, interfere with insulin sensitivity. For a body in hormonal transition, this can throw everything off balance. And let's be honest, these foods rarely make you feel nourished or satisfied. Counterclockwise arrows button instead. Try sparkling water with a splash of lemon, herbal iced tea, or desserts made with real, whole ingredients, like dark chocolate with almond butter, or a frozen banana blended with a bit of cocoa and cinnamon. And finally, number 7, store-bought salad dressings and condiments. Even light or low-fat versions are usually packed with added sugars, soybean oil, corn syrup, preservatives, and thickeners. These oils and additives trigger inflammation, which worsens during menopause and contributes to joint pain, brain fog, and you guessed it, fat storage. Counterclockwise arrows button, a super simple homemade dressing. Try mixing extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, and your favorite herbs. It takes less than 2 minutes to make and supports your hormones instead of fighting them. Let's pause for a moment. If you've been eating any of these foods thinking they were helping, you're not doing anything wrong. You were doing the best you could with the information you had. But now, with this knowledge, you can start making small, intentional changes that support your body where it is today, not where it was 20 years ago. Menopause isn't a failure or a flaw. It's a natural, powerful shift. But your nutrition needs to shift too. Instead of fighting your body with diet rules that no longer work, start partnering with your body by choosing foods that are aligned with your hormones, your digestion, and your metabolism as it is now. So what can you do starting today? Here are 3 easy steps. Choose just one food from today's list and swap it out this week. Just one. Focus on adding protein, fiber, and healthy fats to every meal. Stay consistent for at least 2 weeks and track how your energy, sleep, and mood improve. If this video brought you clarity or made you feel seen, please give it a like and share it with another woman who might be going through this silently. And if you want a free guide with 10 hormone-friendly foods to include in your diet right now, check the link in the description. I made it just for you. Thanks so much for being here. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and comfortable in your body at every stage of life. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.